in the clip and how they finesse game and shit, it was just interesting to watch, and it's captivating because more um people of our demographic and our age group even should be on this type of time in the DJs, because if DJs could finesse some shit like this, we should be able to too. But let me share that bit on Discord too.
That bet. And that's crazy because I got some that talk about how Jits too.
Fuck.
You can hear it.
This is
Yep.
Omar with the car trackers. I was calling about your 2021 Chevy Corvette TLT two-door coupe. Is it for sale?
This is Ashfaq. What do you need?
I'm trying to buy your car. Can I ask you a few questions regarding your vehicle?
Okay, what's up?
Okay. How's the condition on the car? Is there any scratches, dents, and dings?
It's almost brand new.
Do you have the title?
I have it, I have it.
Is the vehicle registered under your name?
Yes, it is. Very nice.
Okay, yeah. I saw pictures of the car, and the condition's really good.
Very good.
Yeah, do you have a desired price in mind?
I want to know what you gave me. I'm in a difficult situation right now.
What do you think about 54,000? Are you interested in that?
That's very low, very low. You have to understand, I did something bad. I don't have job, so now I need the money. Can you do 65? I do it right now.
65,000? That's way too high. Our process is really easy. All you have to do is send a picture of your ID, and we could pay you.
There's a scam? It's a scam. You're scamming?
No, we're not. We're just trying to buy your car.
Okay, you're gonna come to me? What do I do?
Yeah, like I was saying, our process is super easy. And by the way, what city is the vehicle located in?
Right now, you're not
But that shit is
today, you give me best price right now. Give me good offer.
I'm gonna be honest with you, 54 is a really generous offer. It's a pretty high price. Let's just get the deal done.
Look, I need the money right now. I'll do 60. You can do 60.
60 is still pretty high.
Give me your best price.
Okay, what do you think of 56?
What you are doing?
What do you mean?
Buddy, you help me. You come get the card. You buy the card. Right now, I don't have job. What I'm gonna do?
How about this? We meet in the middle, 57. No more arguing, just 57 right now. We'll get the deal done right
I'm
now.
not arguing. I just need the money.
Yeah, 57 is our final offer. That's a lot of money. It's a good deal for both of us.
Okay, how you do it?
We could wire you and we'll send a tow truck to pick up the car and we'll pay you within minutes and the money will be in your bank account right away.
Okay, you come right now.
Yeah, so what do you think?
Okay, 57 is the final price. You're telling me.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
You help me. I help you.
That would happen.
Okay, so we got a deal?
We got deal. We got deal.
Okay.
That
thank
voice
you.
out. That voice out.
So were they real trying to buy a nigga car or were they trolling?
Yeah, it was a legit it was a legit
Buy?
yeah, transaction. They like just a business call. I guess that's they like brother business or whatever. Sure, they got probably a parent behind it or something. But they snapped. They ain't gonna lie. They talking
snapped.
crazy.
But hey, finesse, they professionals as motherfuckers.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, I'm glad you showed that because it's kind of go with what I'm finna show because it's saying that the Generation Z is the hardest working class that's making money right now in America. But it's the hardest working class, but it's hard for us to make as much money as we should.
Okay, let's see what this hollering about. How y'all doing in the chat, man? How y'all doing in the chat? Y'all vibing? I bet y'all getting flooded with this info and this perspective, man. Let's see what they hollering about.
American history, and if they were born in the 1950s, about 1/3 of them would be multimillionaires and retired by the age of 40. And this is not just my opinion, this is what the raw numbers say. Based on Federal Reserve numbers, no generation has worked more than Gen Z. In the 1960s, households worked on average about 38.5 total hours per week, compared to Gen Z two-income households that are working 85 to 90 hours per week. And in addition to that, 55% of them have reported working some kind of side hustle or second job. And so the question is, if they work so hard, why are they so poor? And it comes down to 4 main factors: real estate prices, student loans, healthcare costs, and transportation costs. Let's talk about real estate. In the 1960s, a typical single-family house would cost between 1.5 and 2 times the median household income, but that was only one person working. Now with 2 people working, it's over 5 times that household income. Meaning if we put a typical Gen Z family with 2 incomes into a time machine back to the 1960s, they would be able to pay off a median single-family house by the time they turn 25. They also wouldn't have student loans, there would be negligible health care costs, and cars would have been cheaper, so would gas. And so they would be able to save an additional $4,000 a month that they would be able to put towards retirement. Compounded over 15 years from ages 25 to 40 with 8% annual return, this would mean that the typical Gen Z household would be at about $1.4 million in net worth by the age of 40 and have a paid-off house at the same exact time, meaning they could probably retire in their 40s. And so what this says to me is that the U.S. economy as we know it is being supported by the excess work of Gen Z households. If they didn't work as hard as they were working right now, real estate prices would collapse. There would be no one to buy equities, and so the stock market would go down. And so this notion that Gen Z isn't working hard and all of these memes that go back and forth in Facebook is completely nonsensical to me. They are the hardest working generation. Anyway, I hope that's of value to you. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you.
On me, so what you feel about that?
I mean, I feel you can argue both sides. I think that's a good like a debate. That'd be a good debate for me to actually watch and gain some information and insight on based on what people bring statistic wise and data wise and even claim wise what they claim may be. I think that'd be a nice debate. Just to play devil's advocate and go against what he's saying. I say Gen Z isn't working as hard as he claiming and shit. I say with the way he approached it, he used to.
But you know who is a part of Gen Z, right?
That's us. That's our generation. 1997 through like 2014, I think. But he did an approach where he used the statistical data to prove his point, and he used the amount of hours and the amount of sources of income we're pulling in nowadays compared to back in like 1950s, for example. Things just different. For example, we go out and cut the grass right now compared to them going out there to cut the grass in 1950. I don't even know if they had push mowers in 1950. They damn near was out with scissors, bitch.
Oh, me.
Imagine if you had super duper fast scissors. You damn near the best plug back in the day when it come to cutting grass. If you got them super duper fast scissors, man, be like, hey, cuz, you can cut my grass next, cuz. And so I look at it like that. I'm looking at it like we able to do things faster nowadays. We got better tools, better equipment, better opportunity to get things done faster, more efficient, and just do a better things at job. In the last 100 years, we've been evolving in technology. We've been evolving in the aspect of concepts and how we do things in the systematic aspect. We just been evolving. So when he take that approach statistically, I think he's trying to just create a clip, if anything. Create, the video, something that, it was a good video, and he made his point nice. But to play devil's advocate, I'll say that, like, you could also say that they not, cause even the type of work we have compared to back then is completely different and a whole different vibe. So it's like comparing oranges and apples, the way he approached it. Mm-hmm. So I would say he approached it ugly. Like, if you gonna stand up for my generation, don't stand up like how you just stand up for it, nigga. Cause I ain't even one of the best or top debaters, and I don't know all the stats in the world and shit. But I could damn near beat his ass in the debate. That's what I say about it.
Yeah, I mean, he broke it down kind of like wrong, but like at the same time, just in like some of the stuff he did approach, like with like man hours and shit like that, yeah, economy did change and we could do stuff faster. But at the end of the day, back then they wasn't putting in the same type of labor. Like you said, you could have a grass cutter cutting grass with scissors, but he ain't finna work no 13-hour shifts because he only got that pair of scissors type shit. Compared to now, we do got these upgraded machines and shit, but they go keep running us until they can't run us no more until they find a replacement or motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, claps out. But we, in my opinion, yeah, we are the hardest working class to be honest, because we do work hella hard, and the amount of work we do not show how it should when it comes to the money we get because this just what I like when I be talking to my people and shit and like comparing to like when they was in high school or when they was growing up in their 20s and shit, when they was making money on their job, how they could have a whole single family household and be able to provide for that. But we could have our, you know what I'm saying, be in the same position they in and we struggling type shit, living from paycheck to paycheck.
See, I think that's two different. Like, that's two different. That's two different. That's just two different times, though. I don't even think like that's what I mean by like comparing apples and oranges. And that's why like even like him making that argument, if anything, he's taking up and not letting our generation be more accountable for working harder than what we working. If anything,
Mm.
that's just like that's just like apples and oranges because during that time when they had the least or they had less expenses than us. When they had rent was $300 for a 3 bedroom or whatever and shit prices everything was nice. During that time, it was also harder for them to gain as much money and as fast as much money as we can right now. Them a nigga turning into a car like how Kai did is not happening. Yeah, during their time. So it's just like it's kind of just like everything come with pros and cons. That's something that, like that's a pro and that's a con with it. A pro to our time is you could become a millionaire overnight. A con is for somebody that's not a millionaire, even for a millionaire, just cost of living is increasing as much. Just with time, cost of living is increasing with time. It's not even like a specific issue. It's really just with time that dollar value is
getting lower and lower.
Yeah, facts. So yeah, that's the whole thing with like that point. It's just like it's two different times. It's just two different times. So like comparing like who worked harder, you can't. I don't think that approach can be made when it's saying like cost of living because it's just two different times. If we gonna say who worked harder, I'ma say they had to work harder. Cause even man, I think anybody back in the day, I think about the future and I be like, man, the future do sound a little crazy. It sound like, man, it's gonna be some robotic everything. And then I think about the past. I think about, especially nowadays, or like right now, where we stay at right now. I think about them back in the day then, and them not having no heater in the house, or them having to stay in a wood shed or some shit, or having to do work in the cold and you don't got certain material. Man, shit, me, bitch.
Oh, quit like a motherfucker.
Yeah, y'all got it, bitch. I'd rather go work in the sun than work in the cold. But that's off topic a little bit. But yeah, I don't see how back in the day they really had to work. But we got some things nice during this time in where we live in. And then it's so many lazy people that I done noticed in the last few jobs I done worked at.
Oh, for real. Lazier than a bitch.
And I just started back working like 2 years ago. I was in straight entrepreneur mode, not then went back into the into the corporate world, or I don't even know if it's considered the corporate world, but
Yeah, it's the corporate world, corporate
yeah,
America.
and it's some lazy motherfuckers for sure. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Um, economics. You had anything else on economics?
Nah, that was my only little take.
Um, I had Wall Street Trapper. He was talking about oh, this quick. This might be quick. Um,
Oh, I do got one more
So
economics thing. It's
bet
with Donald Trump's new tax policy.
bet you want to jump in that before mine's, cause mine's is just a video. We could just watch it. We don't even gotta really say too much. He just putting us on game, and then we could go into the next transition after mine. So you could go to the Trump one first,
Yeah, let me pull it up real quick.
cause then we got the music segment next. How y'all doing, chat? How y'all doing? Y'all vibing, man? Y'all vibing? Y'all messing with the perspectives, the insight, the info.
Are you?
Talk about the economy. That's what's going to really be pushing what's happening in 2026 on so many levels. Now, if President Trump's programs work, he's got a great shot at bucking history and being the fourth major president. Yeah, fourth major president in the last 100 years to keep the House, keep the Senate, and let's just say not lose seats. If he does it, he'll pay the price.
I inherited a mess, and I'm fixing it. When I took office, inflation was the worst in 48 years, and some would say in the history of our country, which caused prices to be higher than ever before, making life unaffordable for millions and millions of Americans.
And if he loses that, he'll lose his economic momentum, and of course they'll talk impeachment city again. That's what the Democrats will do. The economy has grown at a stunning 4.3% in the third quarter, faster than the previous quarter. That's an outstanding number by any means. People are going to start seeing that and the effects in their paychecks too, because wages are expected to rise. No tax on tips, remember, no tax on overtime, Social Security, big tax break, investments from abroad, investment accounts for newborns, and they're supposed to be bigger than ever tax returns. That should juice and stimulate the economy. Perhaps we need to look past, look into the past for assurances on the future and heed the advice of none other than Ronald Reagan himself.
We can do it by slowly but surely working our way back to prosperity that will mean jobs for all who are willing to work and fulfillment for all who still cherish the American dream. We can do it, my fellow Americans, by staying the course.
That's what Donald Trump needs. He needs that fun music, that upbeat
It's that ugly as hell for that.
Oh, me.
Oh, be ugly.
26 expectations. Let's break it down. 18% say they're no better in 2025 than they were in 24, but 27% feel like they'll
Yeah.
in 26. 50% now financially worse off, but 45% are optimistic they'll be better off in 26.
Oh, Beto.
Will they ever be better? Will they actually be better off than they think?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe.
Oh, me.
You wanted to dive into a discussion with after that one, or what was you thinking after that club?
Shit. I was just wanted to show like, basically. Hold on, I just lost my train of thought like a motherfucker. Fucking the background.
I can't breathe.
But nah, what I wanted to show like basically how he actually is doing something for us. Like he changing hella good laws, basically trying to make everybody gain more money. And I fuck with that.
Yeah, I think he doing straight. I think he doing straight. I think my thoughts about what's going to be occurring with his presidency is actually like panning out for, like, it's unfolded like kind of how I expected somewhat. Gas prices at $2.40. What? Them bitches was at last year. Them bitches was at $2.70 plus. Damn near.
Oh, for real.
But hitting it hit $3 a few times. But yeah, things are unfolding real good for the rich though too. At the end of the day, especially like the things that he's gonna be doing the upcoming things that's gonna be unfolding. It's gonna be a lot of good things for the rich. Well, it's gonna put a lot of people that if you at a certain level, if you like at a certain poverty level, it's gonna be very hard to get from above that or get above that poverty level in a little bit. So this is the perfect time to really run that bag up. I was just telling my girl this too. I'm like, Trump gonna do decent. He gonna make sure nobody trying to step on USA's toes. Or I think if we would have had a female president, they would have tried USA. That's just my opinion.
They would have tried to just because who in there, who in the
Facts.
seat.
Like Ben,
And Trump been standing 10 toes since he been in the seat. Like I got a love-hate relationship with Trump just because some of the shit he say I don't disagree with, but at the end of the day, he is making some good ass improvements for America. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, and that's why I thought with he's a America first type of dude, and it's some big problems with people not putting America first, and I mess with that. I low key don't mess with America just because how America, Trump finna make some millionaires. Yeah, this is the perfect time to become a millionaire because soon it's gonna be real hard, difficult. It's gonna
me though. This our time.
he gonna make, and that's what Trump doing. He making that. Right now, he's just fixing the economy. I think fixing certain things. Eventually, he gonna be bridging that. He gonna be tearing down that bridge of anybody that's trying to transition from poverty to rich. So it's gonna be hard to get on that bridge. So it's good to get on that bridge before he start 9/11 that bitch. Oh, for real. So I said, "What's up, man? What's up, y'all?" He said, "What's up, y'all?"
Junior? W's in the chat for Junior. Hey, what they do, Junior? Click, click. Hey, he gonna be here in a little bit.
But yeah, that was fire. Let me put this clip on to it. We could just tap into this clip and then we could transition to the next. Instagram.
People asking
you can hear it?
right now like trap.
You can hear it?
I can hear it.
Bet.
Why you don't show the whole account no more on the thing no more? I said, because I went and talked to a lawyer, and he told me that's against compliance if you do that. Because if you show that your account got $4, $5, $6 million in it, what happens is that's inadvertently coercing somebody to believe that they can get that. I said, what? He said, yeah, you might don't think it's nothing. He said, even if you got the wrong watch on, they can say that you are indirectly making somebody think that they can. I said, wow. So why did I say that? So now it's most of it's just about, bro, like just chart work. So who are you watching? Watch this. Who are you watching that's not, and this ain't no shot to nobody, but what I am saying is,
yeah, I ain't want to play like the whole, cause I really don't even know how long the videos. I don't want to play too much, but it was just it's law behind showing your numbers.
Oh, for real. I ain't even know that.
Go mama. Yeah, I didn't either. That's why I was like, I wanted to add it to the itinerary or put in the itinerary together, and I just wanted to let the video play so we could see that though. But that's something I ain't know, cause DDG quick to Aiden Ross too. They be quick to try to throw numbers on the bed, and the whole time, and that's probably why Aiden been chilling on that bit, because his ass probably done got hit with some shit. Yo, what go ahead, tell yo, what go? Appreciate the lights, man. Appreciate the lights. But yeah, that was that last clip before we transition.
Somebody bigger watching you behind that shit.
Oh yeah, facts. Facts though, especially if it's you got some motion behind that, man. Appreciate the lights. The music. Did you want to pop off the music or?
For the music shit. Let's see. For music, sound like he said for music.
Music.
Shit, I got just two little things. I don't know if you tapped in with them. The first one, I don't know if anybody tapped in with this. The Fetty P and the Baby album.
It's actual music.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not even. But whole time I got an idea. Whole time I got this that we be. Is it? Was you gonna play some music from them?
I just want to like just see what it's talking about. We don't even gotta play too much.
I bet I got something we could do before.
The Hurricane Wisdom. He got a live music session too.
Bet before we play music, I got something we could get into before we get into playing some people music.